fight. Trying to see where the life take me, so I roll the dice. Look up to no one else, but yeah, I was shy. I got real power, Hebrew Israelite.
I did that. Now then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing.
I know myself, and I know the things that I like and the things that I want ain't no damn good for myself or for my people.
Right.
Or for serving the Most High God, man. Right, read on.
For to will is present with me.
The will to do his good thing is present with me. I don't want to do certain things. I might not want to smoke weed. I might not want to lay down with some woman that I don't want to be with for the rest of my life. But what, read on?
But how to perform that?
But what?
But how to perform that?
But how to stick to that thing. To stick to my thought process is what, read on?
But how to perform that which is good, I find not.
Right, you can't find the strength to actually do that which is good. Which is why the Lord told you to not look upon another man's woman. Because once you start to look after her and you start to lust upon her, what are you going to not be able to stop yourself from doing? From sleeping with her, from messing around with her, right? Hawashad came back to teach us the spirit of the law and to free our people. Give me John chapter 8 and start at verse 32. Give me Malachi chapter 2 and start at verse 16.
It's the book of John chapter 8 and verse 32.
Yo.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
And the what?
And the truth shall make you free.
Everybody thinks that this freedom is physical. This freedom isn't physical, it's spiritual. Which is why the book said what? It says that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. To be sold to something is to be a servant to it. Because there are certain things that you lust after and desire that you don't have the strength to not do. Which is why you need to have something that's over you, that's telling you what to do. Because if we keep submitting ourselves to the will of our own wants and desires, then we're going to continue to get worse as a people. Right, read on.
They answer him.
What did they say?
We be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man.
They think in carnal. They don't understand the spirit. They don't understand the spirituality of the Bible or of being free by the Spirit of Christ. Right, read on.
How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? Yahweh shall answer them.
What did he say?
Verily, verily, I say unto you.
It says what?
Verily, verily, I say unto you.
Surely Yahweh shall said unto us that what? Read on.
Whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin.
Anybody that commits a sin is the servant to that sin. You have sold yourself unto that crime against the Most High God, man. And that is what Christ came to free us from. Read on.
And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth forever.
It says, but the what?
But the Son abideth forever.
Because he set up leadership. He set up servants to watch over and to govern our people. What did those servants do? What's going on, sis? You got 2 minutes. You got time for the Bible? Time for your brother?
When I come back, I got y'all.
I got you. Dog walking the dog. Dog walking the dog. Bestiality. Yeah, you got it. It's America. Right, that damn. It was a game they used to have called Animal Crossing. When the animals used to have pet animals, man. Right, live and in person. Right, read on. No, so I can read that again.
Right. And the servant abideth not in the house forever.
Right, the servant, meaning that the leadership that the Lord set up for us, it didn't abide forever. Because what happened to his servants? What happened to our priesthood, to our government? They got wicked. They got, what's the word that I'm looking for? They allowed the virus of the so-called white man, of our oppressors, of the Greeks, of the Romans, to infest our people. Right, read on.
But the Son abideth ever.
But it says that what?
But the Son abideth ever.
Yahweh would never bend his knee to the will of the so-called white man. Right. That is the difference in why we need him. Give me Malachi chapter 2 and verse 16.
The
you
book
stay where you
of
at.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 16.
Read out.
For the Lord, the God of Israel, saith that he hateth putting away.
He said he doing what?
He hated putting away.
Like the Most High hated to put away our people. He hated to put away our leadership. But what? Read on.
For one covereth violence.
He does what?
For one covereth violence.
One person covereth the violence that they do. And there is a very violent people on the face of the earth, man. Right? A very violent people that agree with their enemies to destroy their own people. Right, read on.
with his garment.
It says with his what?
With his garment.
And our garment is the law of God. But what they would do is they would take the law and pervert it. They would take the Bible and pervert it. We're talking about Creflo Dollar, man. Are we talking about, what's his name? Bishop T.D. Snakes. We're talking about all the pastors of our people that destroy their own flock. Read on.
Saith the Lord of hosts.
Uh-huh.
Therefore take heed to your spirits, that ye deal not treacherously.
It says take heed to your what?
Take heed to your spirit.
To your what?
To your spirit.
To your what?
To your spirit.
The spirit is just talking about the frame of mind that you have. The spirit that you are in. Just how they say like the Christmas spirit. What is the spirit of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? To hate their own people. To whore out their women. To sell drugs into the poor. To keep oppressing themselves. The Lord said to take heed unto that spirit that we do what?
That ye deal not treacherously.
Uh-huh. Is that it? Yeah. Right? He says to take heed to that spirit that we don't continue to deal treacherously. Because that is what we have done now. Right, what's going on, sis? You believe in the Bible? I know you do. Right, most of us do. Right, what were you raised to understand about the Bible? So I grew up a non-denominational Christian. But, you know, you got Baptists, you got Catholics, you got different denominations or beliefs when it comes to the Bible that we all use. So what was your growing up, your understanding growing up?
I was Baptist.
Say that again?
Baptist.
You was a Baptist? Right, give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. One thing that they never taught me in the church was how special I actually was to God. Right. How much better I was than everybody else. What the rest of this world tries to teach you is what? Is that everybody is equal. They don't even teach you that. Because we got little black girls that say that the little black dolls are ugly and unattractive. And when they say that about those dolls, when they look into the mirror, what do you think that they see? They see that same little black doll. And they think that they're ugly. The same way with our young men. We're taught to be soft. We're taught to be weak, not to be leaders. And then our nation continues to get destroyed. But what did the Most High say about us?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
On.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
The word holy means separate. We're different than anybody else. Right, read on.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
Has done what?
Have chosen thee.
Read it again.
Have chosen thee.
The Lord made a choice out of everything that he created. Every people upon the face of the planet to what? Read on.
To be a special people unto himself.
He said that you were special unto me. Somebody that you call special is somebody that you love so much more than everybody else. So much more than everything else. What's your nationality?
Italian, Irish.
Oh, no. Bible ain't for you.
Oh, you're
Hey, you
Muslim.
gotta go wash your hands. We're the Israelites.
Right.
Right? We're
What's
the
that?
chosen people of God.
Right.
You said
What's
what-
Israelites?
Hold on, sis, what's going on? We gotta finish talking.
Yeah, but I gotta get on back to the house.
I got you. Remember that you're an Israelite, sister. Right? The Israelites are the chosen people of the Lord. We ain't gonna be mean.
Christ?
Read it again, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. We the brethren.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
Like the Most High chose the Israelites out of everybody upon the face of the earth. Because right now you have an oppressor that's oppressing the children of Israel. Do you know what the most? Yeah, 100%. Do you know what nationality they go by? They go by Italian.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because the Italian, you know what they call us? They call us moolies. That's like y'all version of saying the N-word. Yeah, you ain't think I knew
No,
that.
I fucking,
Right?
yeah, I said that a bunch.
Are
in
we
my life.
moolies? You said you said the bunch of
Yeah, hell
times?
yeah, I've said it.
Do you know why? Because you're a devil oppressor, man.
That's right.
And you know
See,
what the
but
Lord said to you? Hear me
you're
out.
going into the Bible
Uh-huh.
calling me a devil right away.
Yeah.
So you're judging me right away because I'm Italian. Because back where I come from in Chicago, it was different neighborhoods, big time. Okay?
Give me
So
2
immediately you
Corinthians 4.
start judging me. You know, like that's not how God does
I
it.
didn't immediately start judging because when you came
you
up,
did.
what did I ask you?
Right, if I'm...
I asked you.
Well, you're
national-
blaming
you
Italians
cannot-
for being the oppressors.
So do y'all not oppress people over there?
What?
Y'all don't oppress people
Dude,
over there?
half of me is Irish. We were slaves before
Wasn't-
black
wasn't-
people.
Isn't Kobe from
about
Italy?
100 years before black people.
That's not for a fact. Y'all was not actually slaves. Y'all had black.
1500s.
Can I finish?
No, actually,
Y'all
I
had
gotta
black
go.
people over in Italy. That's because you a devil, man.
Right.
You
Yeah,
need to
I'm
go-
the devil.
You eating with unwashed hands. You filthy
Yeah.
mutt.
All right,
read
I'm a
that.
filthy mud. That's
Read
how you
that.
preach. All right.
The 2 Corinthians chapter
God
4
bless you, man.
and verse 2.
God
But
bless
have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty.
It says what?
But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty.
Right, read on. What is
Now-
a white man done?
But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty.
Right, read on.
Not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of God deceitfully,
Read on.
but by manifestation of the truth,
Right.
commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yahweh.
Read on.
But if our gospel be hid,
It says that what?
but if our gospel be hid,
If the gospel that we teach be hid, read on.
it is hid to them that are lost,
Mhm.
in whom the gods of this world have
What?
in whom the gods of this world.
Who is the God of this world? Who rains fire down from heaven, man? Right? Who has turned the truth of God into a lie? Who has made a clearly known black man white? Who has changed history? You want to talk? Come talk to me. Man.
Yeah, I was asking.
Come on, move.
No, wait. Oh, sure.
What's going on?
Oh, I was just wondering what the book was.
It's the Bible.
Is
Right.
it
Go down that way.
what is
Watch.
is that the, like
This is the regular King James
the
Bible.
first one?
It's a slave manual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a slave manual. You ever heard of that before?
I'm listening.
All right, give me Isaiah 49 and 23.
Sure. I'll hear you out.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 49 and verse 23.
Read it out.
And king shall be thy nursing father.
Right, it says that king shall be our nursing father. Do you know, are you familiar with the history of black men, black people, Hispanics? What happened? You tell me.
I can't repeat it.
So you can't repeat?
You know,
Be honest.
like I don't want to make myself look ignorant, but like I know.
It ain't. Being ignorant is to pretend like it didn't happen.
Right.
To act like it didn't happen.
So that's
Are you an honest white man?
I am.
All right. So what happened? Oh man.
Or
COVID. Right. But what happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? You know what happened?
I know what happened.
Slavery.
Yeah.
Lynching. Rape.
I have
murder.
I have very close
Let me
black
ask you
friends.
this.
I have very close Jewish friends. I have very close
For sure.
Native Americans. Actual, like
sure.
some of my closest friends. They're like my friend Bob, his brother Forrest, and his family. They're whole chunk of Potawatomi.
For sure.
And my friend's dad he was a tribal judge. He was a professor in Wausau.
Before we get too deep off into it, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, so there was a dude from the UW that made his dad retire because the papers that he wrote.
Hold on. We gotta talk. Most of us don't read the Bible, right? But what were some of the things that we were told about the Bible? Most of us went to church. The pastor told us a couple things. What did he tell us about the Bible? To believe in it for sure, right? You believe in the Bible? What color is Jesus? All right, go to Revelation, the first chapter.
It's the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Revelation means to reveal something. So they're about to reveal the image of the man that we call Jesus Christ. Drop down to verse 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot,
Right.
and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it said that he had a woolly texture hair. Now, will you take your hat off real fast? Right, so it said that he had a woolly texture hair, right? Is this a woolly texture hair? Wool, you know, like wool is like a lamb. You ever seen a lamb or a sheep before? What do their hair usually look like? Huh? Thick and nappy, right? So it's not a woolly texture hair, right? It's more like silk.
Thin hair.
You say you got thin hair?
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So it said that his eyes were as a flame of fire, meaning that he had reddish eyes. What color do white people usually have with their eye color? All type of color. That's true. It can be like green and blue, but it's never actually red. I wish we had Caesar Borgia out here, right? We don't have to.
And he
I
had
have hazel eyes. My eyes changed from like bluish green to. I gotta go.
You gotta go, brother Wayne.
Take a
Finish.
fire. Reset, brother.
You gotta finish. You don't even know what he looked like yet. Right, read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So it said that Christ's feet look like they burn in a furnace. You ever made chicken before? You ever made food before? What happens when you put something in the microwave for too long? You burn and turn what color? So it said that Christ's feet was like they burned in a furnace. So what would Christ look like? He would look just like you, brother. He had woolly texture hair, right? He had reddish eyes, and he had black skin. So you would actually be more closer to the image of Christ, bro. That's what we telling you. Right. But you an Israelite. Right. Good day.
You got a flyer? Hey, Ray, you get a flyer?
What's your name, man?
My name is Kyle Kinsler. Oh, yeah, sorry.
You said Kyle what?
Kyle Kinsler.
Kyle Kinsler. Yeah. Are you ready to tell the truth now, Kyle Kinsler? Yeah. Just be a
I don't give my last name out because legal.
Hey, have a good day.
You too. You Israelite, man.
I like what you're saying. Like,
So you like what we said?
sounds about right.
What we said?
I don't know. I'm here to learn. I'm all ears.
Drunk man.
Me?
You gotta rebuke.
What's that?
You gotta be a light unto the Gentiles. Drunk Kyle.
Oh no, I'm autistic, so
Autistic.
yeah. Yeah, so
I got you.
yeah, I live around here. I'm really weird, so
You got black brothers and sisters. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to insult them by insulting you. However, and these bugs got to go right. These bugs didn't start coming around till you came up, Kyle.
Right.
For
I
real.
don't know.
did I summon them or something?
You might be. When the last time-
They're like this motherfucker
when the
smells.
last time you
They're like,
bathed?
my bugs.
Huh?
My bugs.
You ever seen what's that movie with Will Smith and shit?
Yeah, Men
The
in
nigga
Black.
with the Beatles. Yeah.
Man in Black.
Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown.
C. Brown.
Oh yeah, little roast dude. I ain't gonna keep wasting our time.
Alright.
I do want to say
Hey,
right, but huh?
it's all about love. Love.
We are.
I'm gonna take off now.
No, for sure. We all about love, but we only show our love to our people.
Right.
Do you think that's wrong?
I ain't gonna say no to you.
For sure. That's respect. That's an honest white man. Clap it up for the first honest white man. Right.
Thank you. I love y'all. Keep doing what you're doing.
Make a home safe.
Don't ever let anybody tell you what to do.
What can we tell God?
Just
Hey,
be-
man, keep going
just
there.
be
Where was
real.
we at? We was in
Love y'all.
America.
Peace.
What precept we had? 2 Corinthians what?
Yeah,
You can keep reading it.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4 and verse number 4.
No.
And whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
It says that the God of this world has blinded the minds of the people that believe not. Now, don't get me wrong. Satan is the spiritual strength of this world. But the so-called white man has made himself the God of this planet. Right? Because we do more for the so-called white man than we will actually do for the Most High. Right? We'll actually follow after Caesar Borgia, but we won't follow after Yahweh. Right? We have made the white man the God of this planet. And he has the strongest army upon the face of the earth because he can rape his people. He can molest his people. He can rob and murder this people, and they will always fight for him, which is why we stand in lines for hours. We stand in lines for hours to go and vote for them, to get their governmental help. Right, read on, huh?
Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of God, should shine unto them.
My bad.
Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them.
They said that it should shine unto them. But the white man has prevented our people from accepting the truth of the Bible, man. They just bugs. Right, we ain't gonna let nothing separate us from the love of truth. Give me that. Nothing.
Genetically modified.
That's what y'all separate from the Lord.
Nobody got a spice water or not.
Like, give me look it up. No, you good.
You want to go?
You said endure all things.
It's the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3.
Get out.
Are you good? Give me 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Start at verse 22.
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
Abstain from all appearance of evil.
What the Lord say?
Abstain from all appearance of
Read
evil.
it again.
Abstain from all appearance of
The
evil.
Lord told us to abstain from the very appearance of evil, man. Right? The thing that looks like it's not with the Most High, man. We got to operate in the Spirit of the Lord. Give me 1 John, the 4th chapter. 1 John chapter 4 and start at verse 1. Let's teach the Bible, man.
It's the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits.
Do what?
But try the spirits.
Read it again.
But try the
We
spirits.
got to make sure that we're trying the Spirit. Because so many of our people come to us as the leaders of our people. They come to us like they're for our people. They convince us that they should give their babies to Planned Parenthood, man. They should abort their babies so that they can have a better life. Matter of fact, give me Molech real quick in Leviticus. Give me a little Molech real fast in Leviticus. Right, keep reading.
Right? But try the
It
spirits,
says, but to try the Spirit. Right, whether what? We going?
whether they are of Yahweh,
Whether this Spirit is of God. Right, we doing?
because many false prophets.
Many who?
Many false prophets.
Many what?
Many false
Give me
prophets
Deuteronomy chapter 13 and verse 1 if you can, Tazama. Right, it says that many false prophets are what? Read on.
are gone out into the world.
Mhm.
Hereby know ye the Spirit of God.
It says that many false prophets are going out into the world. So many people can make the truth sound good to you. And when I say the truth, I'm not talking about the truth of the Bible, but the truth that they profound as the truth. And they can make it sound good. They can bewitch you. They can trick you. They can soothsay to make you believe in this truth or this gospel that they have brought to you. Read that in Deuteronomy 13 and verse 1.
It's the book of Deuteronomy 13 and 1.
Bring it out.
If there arise among you a prophet,
Now who?
A prophet.
What?
A prophet.
This man is a prophet, right? Read it one.
or a dreamer of dreams,
Uh-huh.
and giveth thee a sign or a wonder,
Uh-huh.
and the sign or the wonder come to pass.
Right, some of these things that they say are going to come to pass. Right, some of these people are going to be what we deem as prophets. They're going to prophesy and they're going to trick the people. Right, and so many people who are just simple of mind are going to be willing to follow after these false people. Read on.
And read, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder,
Uh-huh.
and the sign or the wonder come to pass.
And it comes to pass, right? Just like what Martin Luther King said, because he had a dream that Jews and Gentiles would all hold hands together. And what happened? We do now. We hold hands with the Gentiles. We hold hands with the people that hate us, right? Read on.
It says, and let us serve them. Thou
It says,
shalt
and let us what?
and let us serve them.
Right, did you skip something? Read it again. my
Comes
bad.
back here. And the sign or the wonder come to pass,
Uh-huh.
whereof he spake unto thee,
Read on.
saying, let us go after other
It
gods.
says, let us do what?
Let us go after other
What
gods.
did Martin Luther King say?
Let us go after other gods.
Martin Luther King was a dreamer of dreams, but he had us to go after the white man as our God. He had us to go after the Asians as our God. He had us to go after everybody else as our God, right? Read on.
Which thou hast not known. Let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet.
He said to let us serve them, but we shouldn't have hearkened unto the words of that prophet. And what did we do by listening to a false prophet? By not listening to the men of the Lord, we destroyed our very selves. Right now, when you look at us, right, we'll say stupid things like, we'll say that a rapist deserves to be put in jail. Right? We'll say that a murderer deserves to be put in jail. That if you steal something, that you need to recompense for what you have stolen. But the white man don't have to pay for his crimes. That's stupidity. And that's what Martin Luther King brought us. by following after the God of the or who is the so-called white man that we have made. Right? What you holding? You can keep reading.
Right? Because many false prophets are going out into the world. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahweh Shah Mashiach is come in the flesh.
Right, it says that every spirit that confesseth that Christ comes in the flesh. This flesh is talking about your flesh, because through the actions that you do, through the life that you live, you'll confess that Christ lives where? In your flesh. Right, read on.
And the flesh is of God.
He said that's how you know that a man is of God, man. Right, but what? Read on.
And every spirit that confesseth not that Yahweh Shah.
You gotta read it again, but confess it not.
And every spirit that confesseth not.
It says that every spirit that confesseth not. What? Read on.
That Yahweh Shah is come in the flesh.
What's going on, sis? You got time for the Bible, sister? You got 5 seconds for the Lord? You ain't got 5? That's crazy.
Damn.
Right, we talking about white unity. We talking about white unity. Can't even get the love of the white man to get him to come listen to God, man. Dang. What do they love now? Right, read on.
Money.
You said money. I ain't giving them my money. They give it up. Right.
And every spirit that confesseth not Yahweh Shah is come in the flesh.
Right.
It's not of God.
That's how you know that people are not of God. Because the action, what's going on, brother? You got time for the Bible? You got time for the Lord, brother? Just a few. The best blessing you can ever give me is your time, man.
Right.
It's your love. That's the blessing that I want. Right? It says every spirit that confesseth not that Christ is coming to the flesh. What's going on?
I say blessings to you guys.
Blessings to us. What
Yes.
type of blessing?
What type of blessing?
God's blessing.
Yep.
Right? Like tithes and offering. Y'all here to give us tithes and offering?
Yep. Well, I'm just speaking blessing on you guys.
Whoa.
I appreciate your
So you're speaking blessings, but you're not going to bless us?
Well, bless
Didn't
you,
he say,
brother.
hold on.
Bless you, brother.
Didn't he
Bless
say
you,
to
brother.
bless the
Bless you, brother. I was gonna
no,
give you honor.
no. He said to bless. Didn't he say to bless the poor?
Use that for God's word.
What about you, brother? So she gonna get the blessing and not you?
Okay. I got something here for a wedding though too, but I gotta give a guy.
That'd be fun.
I'll give you a 20.
See that? Right?
Bless you.
You said, all right, huh? I appreciate it.
No, I want to give you a hug.
No, we don't hug.
You don't hug?
Last time we hugged, I went into slavery.
Okay, sorry.
Yo, so hey.
I didn't mean any offense, sir.
No. Sure. Yeah, we're not tripping. All right, we'll take your money though. Right. Where's treasure at? What's going on, brother? What's going on? What's your nationality, brother? Nationality? Yeah, your nationality. Like your nationality, like your race. African American. For sure. Right. You just saw what went on with the so-called white family, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28th chapter. Give me that in 1 Corinthians chapter 6.
1 Corinthians
6. I think I want verse 2. You know you shall judge the world.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 6 and verse 2.
No.
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
It says what?
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
When the Bible says that the saints shall judge the world, it's talking about the dominion that we have. How do most of our people operate in America? Do we have any power or control over our oppressors? Our people, do we have any power or control over our oppressors?
Can't answer that question.
You said you can't answer.
I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you do.
So I would say that most of our people do not have any power or control over our oppressors, right? Because when it comes down to anything that Donald Trump says, what do we have to do? We got to do it. When it comes down to anything that Joe Biden says to do, we got to do it. If he said that you ain't black if you don't vote for me. And what do? We went and voted for him, brother. What happens in America is that we're in servitude to our oppressors. But you seen what just happened? Read that again, 1 Corinthians 6.
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
It says that the saints shall have dominion over the world. Read on.
And if the world shall be judged by you,
It says in the what?
and if the world shall be judged by you,
Right, read on.
are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
Right, if the entire world is going to be judged by us, don't you think that we have the power to fix the small problems in our community? That we can get our people off drugs? That we can stop our sisters from whoring themselves out? That we can stop our brothers from selling drugs to their own brothers, man? Because they don't go out to the white communities to sell them that garbage. They sell it in their own homes. It even shows you, because when everybody was rioting, what neighborhoods did we tear apart? We tear apart our neighborhoods, but we wouldn't touch whose neighborhoods? We wouldn't touch white people's neighborhoods. But did you just see the power that we had over those white folks? To get them to do what? That's judgment over the world, and you only get that power from serving the Most High God. Right? Which is why I asked you your nationality. Right? Your nationality would be what? You said a black man? African? African American? So here's the thing with being called an African American. Jesse Jackson created that in the 80s. So if it was 1879 or 1979 or 75, you wouldn't be calling yourself an African American man. Even the term black is a newer term that we use now. Give me Acts chapter 13 and verse 1. Because so, what's something else that we call ourselves? You don't know what we call ourselves, brother?
N-word.
The what?
N-word.
You can say it. Say it.
Nigger.
Yeah, we call ourselves nigger. You know that was actually in the Bible before? Read that, Acts 13.
The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
That was called what?
That was called nigger.
Read it again.
That was called nigger.
There was a brother by the name of Barnabas that was called what?
Nigger.
He was called nigger. You just seen him read it. That's in the Bible, right? There is nothing new under the sun.
At all.
This is how we was called niggas back then. We was called niggas now.
That's right.
This is how we was called black back then. Guess what we're called now? Black, brother. Give me Psalms of Solomon 1 and 5. Come chop it up with your brother, sis. You got a couple seconds.
Okay.
All right, what's your nationality? You be an African-American woman? All right, most of us go by that terminology. This is how we was just telling the brother, African-American was a term that was created, I want to say 40 years ago.
Right.
So most of us, if our parents was over the age of 45, they didn't grow up calling themselves an African-American. So we take over, who called us an African-American? It was a name placed on us by the same people that have named everything else in the world. The white man named us an African-American. This is how he named us black. This is how he named us niggas. And we just read for the brother. We're going to read it again. Read Acts 13 and 1 again.
The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
There was a brother in the Bible who was called by the surname of nigger. Nigger meaning black. There's nothing new under the sun. Give me Songs of Solomon 1 verse 5.
It's the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5.
Bring it out.
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
Read it again.
I am black.
He said that I'm black and what? Read on.
But
But what do they teach you that black actually is when you grow up in schools? I was called a black monkey, a black crispy piece of bacon. They teach us that black is what? Ugly. But back then, our skin was the pride of our people.
Right.
How we looked was the pride of our people. But now we're taught to hate our own very selves, which is why abortion is at such a high rate. Because the number one unsafest place for a so-called black man is where? Guess what? It's in the womb of a black mother. Give me that in Deuteronomy 25. Smoke. We have taken on traditions and ideologies and lifestyles of people that have nothing in their mind to benefit us. That's right. Everybody benefits off of the downtroddenness of black, Hispanic, and Native American people. So why would they help us out? Why would they fix our situations? Why would they give us Planned Parenthood and abortions from what they say is to what? Build or help a sister to have a good life when actually you're destroying your womb. Right, read that real fast. You found it?
25.
I thought it was Deuteronomy 25. Or Leviticus 25, my bad. Or Leviticus 25, 25th chapter. Right, you said what?
I said, I feel like I wanted to stay here, but I got my people waiting.
If you alright, where they at? Why you say that?
No. They ain't into like the Bible and
We
stuff.
can just talk about they ain't in the black people stuff and stuff.
No. Like Bible, they,
We ain't talking about black folks. We love black folks, right?
of course.
They love black folks. bring their ass out here. Tell them Fat Mike said, come out here and talk about black folks. Right, read that in Deuteronomy 25.
It's Leviticus 20 and verse number 5. Then I will set my face against that man.
It says what?
Then will I set my face against that man
Read on.
and against his family. And I will cut him up and all that go a whoring after him to commit whoredom with Molech from among their people.
I started at the verse before that.
Verse 4. And if the people of the land do any ways hide their eyes from the man when he giveth his seed unto Molech.
Give your seed unto Molech. Molech was a Japanese god. It was an ancient Japanese god. And you know what the Japanese are real fond of? What they believe in? They believe in luck. And they believe that if you killed your baby or you sacrificed your child, it would bring you luck in your life. So now what do our women do? Because they want a better life, because they want a better chance at gaining certain things, they sacrifice their babies at Planned Parenthood. This is the ways of the so-called Japanese man that we have taken on to this day, and it continues to destroy our communities. Drugs destroy our communities. He said that you shall not suffer a witch to live. So a witch back then was a drug dealer. But what do our people do? We love to sell crack. We love to sell cocaine. Because just same way that they was cooking up broths and brujas back then, what are they cooking up now? Crack. They cooking up heroin. The witch now today is a drug dealer, which is why we got to get back to the laws of God and understand who we are. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 1.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 29.
This is the last one, sis. This is the last one. I got you.
Okay.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 29,
Come here.
verse 1.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
Who are we?
The children of Israel.
Again?
The children of
What's
Israel.
our actual nationality, sis? What's our actual nationality? Yeah, the Bible just told you. We're Israelites. All praise. Clap it up for the sister. That's your nationality. Now, we watching when you come back out.
Yeah.
He all the way over there.
I think that's my. You got the flyer?
No, the brother.
Is that him right here?
Yes,
Right
for
here.
sure.
Oh.
You got one right here. Are you an Israelite? Look into that information. And then tell your friends. Your friends black too?
No, you're not.
What are they?
He's Philippine and I think he's Mexican and white, the other guy.
His father's Mexican. Well, you tell him to bring his ass up.
All right, I'll try to get them to come.
For sure. No, for sure. Right. Where's we at? Keep swapping up. Where's we at? No sweat. Give me not 1 Thessalonians, what I want. Ephesians the 5th chapter. Ephesians 5, verse 10. You said what? Brother, you ain't finished learning the Bible. Where you got to go today? Nowhere. You see that? You got all the time in the world to learn about the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy 28. We're going to teach you. Right, we're going to teach you why we say that we're the Israelites. You just got off school? Class. 28 and 15.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he said that if we don't listen to the Most High, this is how if you don't listen to your parents. If you didn't listen to your parents, what would have happened? They would have told that ass off, right? Right, brother? Your parents, if you don't listen to your parents. So it says that read it again.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So it says that if you don't listen to all of the laws that the Lord set into order in his house, that what was going to happen?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
A curse is a bad thing, would you say? As a curse is it a bad thing or a good thing? It's a bad thing, right? So the Lord said that if we don't be obedient until what he said to do, that all of these curses were going to come upon our people. I jump down to verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So who living down bad in the city? I can't hear you. Yeah, who living down bad in the city? It says, cursed shall you be in the city. Who down bad in the city? Who's living down bad in the city?
meaning nationality.
Yeah, race.
Race.
The
Africans.
Not Africans. Africans living good, but African Americans. What a lot of people do is that because we might melanin wise look like Africans, assume that we're the same people, but we're not. Because you got Arabs that are just as dark as me and you, but an Arab would never say that he's black. That's how an African would never say that he's black. Right. But because we were stolen on ships from that land, we assume that's who we are, right? It says that you shall be cursed in the city. Only blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are cursed.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
It says that you're going to also be cursed in the field. You ever seen that movie Roots? You seen Roots? You never seen Roots? Django?
I never seen the movie.
I know swear. So our people were the ones cursed in the field. You know about slavery, right? You know about it? Our people are the ones that were slaves in the field. Right. You know how our people got over here into slavery? You don't know how we got over here into slavery? I got down to verse 68. We're going to show you.
Verse 68.
No.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So this word Egypt is just a word meaning bondage or slavery. It says that the Lord is going to bring us into slavery, but with ships. Have you ever heard of about us coming into slavery on ships?
That's what I was going to say, boats. They brought them on boats.
Yeah, they brought us on boats, right? But who did that happen to? That happened to us. But we're reading it out of the Bible.
Right.
You know?
By the way whereof I spec unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right, we on?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And once you get off these ships, you won't get sold unto your oppressor. An oppressor is someone that hates you and tries their best to make your life hard without reason. Right now, we are being oppressed by the so-called white man. It said that we were going to get sold unto him, right? For what? Read on.
For bondmen.
For slave men.
And bond women.
And slave women. Read on.
And no man shall buy you.
That word buy just means redeem.
Right.
Because we still in the same situation, living the same exact way. The slavery just look a little different. Because back then, all they gave you was a little bit of food and a place to sleep.
Right.
Now, you work 40 to 60 hours just to have what at the end of the day? A little bit of food and a place to eat.
Right.
And that's if you're not, you know what I'm saying, you half the time we need food stamps, still you can have that.
Right.
We're still in slavery, but it just looks a little different. Give me verse 54.
Verse 54.
That's the last verse, brother. You look tired.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
So we used to be a very loving people prior to the 1960s and Martin Luther King's movement, right? It says that now we're going to have an evil eye towards our brothers, right? What did that look like?
Oh, we talked to her.
I'm gonna try to get my friends to come over here, okay?
Just the Mexican dude.
Just the Mexican dude?
Yeah, both of y'all come back.
Okay.
You gonna pull her ass out, right? It says that. Right, read that part again, my friend. It says that we're gonna have an evil eye towards our own brother. Right now, who hates black people the most? See, the only reason that I would say that, but we're hating ourselves. You said what? I clap it up. That's the spirit. Right? They do hate us. But they have even made our own minds to hate ourselves. Right. Now we have an evil eye, or we see evilness towards each other. Right, read on? Right.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Now you got baby mama drama. It says the wife of your bosom. According to the Bible, anytime you lay down with a woman, she becomes your wife. When do all of the problems start in your relationship? After you lay down with her. After you hit. Right? Most people don't know that. They think that you got to go to some church and a white man has to tell you that you can now have sex with your woman. The Lord told you you can have sex with your woman. However, when you lay down with her, you got to keep her. You have to take care of her. You have to teach her. Right? But it says that we aren't going to do any of those things because we're going to have an evil eye towards that woman that we chose to love. Right? Read on.
And toward the remnant of his children.
Now this man now has children. What happens when a black man has children? What are we known for doing? They say it about the black man all the time. They say he gonna what? His daddy gonna what? Go says, and towards the remnant of his children, which what, bro?
Which he shall lead.
Which he shall what?
Which he shall lead.
You just prophesied, brother, and you didn't even know. Right? That's the Spirit bearing witness. Our people are the people of the book. You're not an African American. You're an Israelite.
Right.
More than likely from the tribe of Judah. That's your nationality.
That's right.
Right? That makes sense to you, brother?
That makes complete sense.
All praise. So what's your nationality then?
That's right.
Get it, brother.
I have to show him a quick test. I'm going to give you a commandment real fast. Give me Deuteronomy 14:8.
Be in the movie.
I didn't come to bless the black community.
Pardon me?
I didn't come to send y'all blessings to us.
Yeah, blessings to us.
Blessings.
What's that?
Are the blessings just verbal or are they like physical blessings? What do you mean? Like when we usually bless the priest at church, what do we give them?
Here comes the switch. All right.
Right. What's going on, sis? You got time for the Bible?
She don't want to be on the movie. I put
You
her
said
in
you
the
were going to
movie.
give us time this time,
What
right?
y'all talking about?
We out here talking. You believe in the Bible?
Of course.
You love black folks?
I'm a Christian.
For sure. You love black folks? I gotta ask. Some of our
I don't
people don't.
love black folks. I hate myself. So yeah.
That's true. Give me
Y'all got me
Deuteronomy
on
28:54.
camera.
No. Get her good side.
Get her good side.
Right, Deuteronomy 28:54.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54.
Right.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate,
Uh-huh.
his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
Now, remember when you said that what a lot of our people, if they don't like black people, they hate themselves?
Yeah.
What do most black people actually do though? Through killing them, through selling drugs, through murdering them. What do we usually show? We show that we hate each other. And we're hating each other, we hate ourselves. Right, read that again.
And his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
It said that the black man was going to be known for having an evil eye towards his own brother, right?
Right.
You know?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And towards his own woman. Are you ever been in a relationship with a black man?
Oh yeah.
How was it? You can be straightforward. You said it was crazy? That's a biblical thing. It says that he was going to have an evil eye towards his own women.
Right.
That's why in a lot of times in our relationships, it's chaotic, right? You know?
And toward the remnant of his children.
This man was now going to have children. Did you have your father?
I'm sorry.
Did you have your father?
Yeah.
All right, so it says that this man was now going to have children. But the black man is known for doing something to his kids. What is that?
Right. Degrading.
You said degrading, and what else?
Being really aggressive.
Papa going to go to the gas station and never come back. Right? It says toward the remnant of his children. Read on.
Which he shall lead.
Which he shall what?
Which he shall lead.
Wouldn't you say that that's something that black men are known for doing?
Yeah.
For leaving their children? Drop down to verse 56.
Verse 56.
You said you got to go. That's all the time you got for black folks? I thought you loved this.
I
What's
do.
going on?
I do. I need your Instagram or something.
Brother can give you the Instagram, but
I'm saying.
what we need more than that is your time.
I
Right, brother, give you the
know.
Instagram.
Y'all just caught me on the wrong day.
Where you finna go, sis? All right, you gotta be noted.
To work.
Give me Exodus 35 and 2. I got you.
Okay, come on. I need.
I don't know what I'm talking about here.
I need.
You know it.
I need socials.
WFI_Milwaukee. Read that. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 35 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day there shall be to you an holy day.
Right. All right, this the last verse. All right, what we here to tell you is that you an Israelite. That's your
Right.
nationality.
Yeah, my dad told me.
Your dad told you that? You gotta be listening to Pop. What else Papa tell you? That's your boyfriend that you was with?
I come from a long line.
Kings and queens? So that means that you should choose a king, right? Was that your boyfriend? Something like that. But I thought if we come from a long line of kings and queens, then shouldn't we keep sowing into a long line of kings and queens?
Right.
Give me Tobit chapter 4 and verse 12 real fast.
Candace so far up.
I'm gonna give you this scripture, Tobit 4 and 12.
Who is my boss?
You said you gotta go to work, right?
Oh, okay.
Sis, what's going on? You ain't got time for black folks.
Snatched her up.
I wish I had that much control over my woman.
You just smile.
Shit.
What you
I wish
looking back.
the black woman
Looking back.
the black
smiling.
woman will submit. I do got that much control
still
over my
need the
women.
commandments.
just to let the camera know. You said what? He need the commandments?
No, he didn't.
Oh yeah, brother. Give me Deuteronomy 14 and 8. You see that? That's why God told us not to go after the wife. You would spend more time with them than you will with us. She said, I come from a long line of kings and princesses, but I'm going to choose to fuck a dog. So like, queens, whatever you want to call it. But she going to choose to lay down with the dog. Yeah. Read that, man. Whoever got Deuteronomy 14 and 8.
Still want to bit?
No, shit gone.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 8. And the swine.
Wearing a dress, it says the swine. Yeah. But it says that the swine is talking about pork. Right, read on.
Because it divided the hoof, yet you are not the good. It is unclean unto you.
Right, the Lord said that pork is unclean unto us. Hey, hush. You see us teaching, right? Be quiet.
It's family business.
Hey, hush.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
It says that we shall not. She said what?
Dude, we got another card.
Yeah, for sure. 1 second, sis. 1 second. What a brother Ray.
Right.
Right. It says that we shall not eat of the pork. Right? Because what's the main food our people love to eat? Wake up in the morning, I'm cracking some eggs and bacon. Down south, what do they love? They love them chitlins, ham hocks on Christmas. Right? Who we eat on Thanksgiving? You get my point, right? Our people love to be disobedient to God. Are you willing to be obedient to God? You willing to you eat pork, brother? You willing to stop eating pork for the Lord?
I don't know.
You said yes.
What?
For the Lord? You willing to put away the pork for the Lord? Because you know what you want from the Lord? You want the Lord to put away evil from you, right? Ain't that what you want? So then shouldn't you put away evil for the Lord? Mm-hmm. Ain't that fair? All right, so we're going to ask you again. Are you willing to stop eating pork for God?
Yeah, I'm willing.
All praise to the Most High. Clap it up for that, brother. You eat seafood? All right, keep rolling. All right, verse 9.
Verse 9. These ye shall eat of all that are in the waters, all that have fins and scales shall ye eat.
So everything that come from the water that got fins and scales, the Lord said, have at it, right? But what? Read on.
Right. And whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat.
But the things that come from the water that don't have fins and scales, the Lord said to do away with them. Now, what's some of the seafood that you eat? Yeah. Shrimp. What else? Catfish. What else? Salmon. That's it. I got you. So the Lord said that it has to have what? Fins and scales. Now let's look at catfish. What do they have? They got fins. Do they have scales? They slimy. They don't have scales. You said what?
I hadn't had no fish in a minute.
Catfish. Never eat catfish again is what the Lord is saying.
So the catfish don't have no scales?
No, catfish ain't got no scales. I know it hurt. But it don't.
It might have one. But
You know what else don't got fins and scales? The shrimp don't got no fins and scales. Shrimp.
Well, they got scales.
legs, huh?
Oh, they got fins and scales.
Right. It says that it's fins and scales. Shrimp got legs and they have a shell, but they don't have scales. So can we eat shrimp according to God? No, right. You willing to never eat shrimp again for the Lord?
I can't do that.
What you mean? There's so much other stuff you can eat. You name salmon. You can eat all the salmon you like. Right. Just put the shrimp down. Put the catfish down. Now, I don't like the taste of salmon. That's just me. But the Lord said that you can eat it. You can eat tilapia. You can eat, I would say, haddock, cod, red snapper, perch, right? But you just can't eat shrimp. You willing to give it up the shrimp for God, man, for the Lord? For the Most High.
Am I willing to?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Hey, all we want to hear is the truth. Are you willing to do that? We'll let you go.
I'm willing to do it.
You gonna
tell you the truth.
I forgot.
Roaches? Sea roaches?
You're not gonna work on it?
I'm not even going to work on it. Thou sayest.
Damn.
But as you refuse to put away the things that the Most High wants you to do, you can't get mad if the Most High don't put away the things that you want to do.
Right.
I believe in the Bible. So what are we doing about the Bible? I'm just trying to gauge people's understanding of the Bible. So y'all going with the Bible? To show if that's what you mean? No, like what is your understanding? If you know what we're doing, we can chop it up about that too. Oh, no. So what's your understanding of the Bible? Like what's your nationality or your race according to the Bible? You say you don't follow it? Give me John chapter 1 and verse 47. Most of us don't. Huh? What's your nationality? Tell this brother your nationality.
Israelite.
Say it louder.
Israelite.
We can't hear you.
Israelite.
All praise to the Lord. You good to go, brother. Leave that shrimp alone. Right. John 1 and 47.
The book of John, chapter 1 and verse 47.
Right.
Yahushua, Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him and said of him.
He said something of him. So he saw a man that looked just like you and I. If you saw me, what nationality would you call me? Just be straightforward. You call me black, right? And that's what most of us would do, is that we would see the people that look like us and we would call us black, even though black isn't a historic race of people. But the Italians date back. Chinese, they date back. The Japanese, all of them date back. But our people, we don't have a historic name. But what did he say about Yahushua?
Behold, an Israelite indeed.
What did he call him?
Behold, an Israelite indeed.
He called that black man an Israelite. Do you know why? Because that's his true nationality, the same way as your true nationality. That's what we out here to tell our people, that we are the Israelites of the Bible by nationality. Give me Jeremiah chapter 5 and start at verse 26. Right, there are things in the Bible that reference how our people live and our history. The curses or the circumstances that will come and befall our people in the time that we live in now. Jeremiah 5 and 26.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 26.
No.
For among my people are found wicked men.
It says what?
For among my people are found wicked men.
Among our people are found evil men. When I say evil, I say evil. What do? You know?
They lay wait.
They do what?
They lay wait.
What do the police do?
They lay wait.
They be waiting to put a case down on the brother. Right, read on.
As he that setteth snares, they set a trap.
They do what?
They set a trap.
Again?
They set a trap.
They set a trap. And what do they do with us after they put us in this trap?
They catch men. As a cage is full of birds.
Give me Lamentations chapter 4, and I think I want verse 17. It says, as a cage is full of birds. Because who's the majority of the people in the prisons? That's us. We the ones up in there. Right, read on.
Yeah. So are their houses full of deceit.
It says, so are their houses full of deceit. This shit feel like Flash, ain't it? Right, because everything that they have done to us has been deceitful. It's destroyed us, and it's got us to destroy ourselves. All right, Lamentations 4 and 17.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Because we always want some type of blessing. Who do we look for that blessing from? We look for food stamps from who? We look for Section 8 from who? We look for, what's something else? The stimulus check from who? Man, they praised Trump when he gave us that stimulus check. We watch for a people that will not save us. Read on.
They hunt our steps.
They do what?
They hunt our steps.
What do the police do?
They hunt our steps.
The police hunt our steps. Read on.
That we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near.
It says that what?
Our end is near.
We can't even be in our own streets because we know what's going to happen when we do. What happened to Trayvon Martin? That brother got killed in his own neighborhood. Right, read on.
Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heavens.
It says that our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven. What's America's bird? It's the bald eagle, right? This is talking about our oppression in America to who? To the so-called white. Right? We are the Israelites of the Bible. Give me Judith chapter 5 and start at verse 20. But because we haven't followed after the ways of the Lord, Most High has punished our people. Chapter 5,
The book of Judith, chapter 5, verse 20.
No.
Therefore,
It's the spirit.
the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust.
what does the Bible say?
Come down and sit in the dust.
Read it again.
Come down and sit in the dust.
Oh, read on.
O virgin daughter of
The
Babylon.
reason that I called y'all a virgin is because your nation has been untouched. Nothing has happened to y'all, regardless of everything that y'all have done.
You don't even know me though.
But the
so,
Lord
like,
said, we already talked about it.
Dude, I was adopted. I was raised in the desert. Like, I have no family. All my family is dead. Like, I can't even tell you about, like, even, like, I appreciate all y'all and what you're doing.
What's that? What's your nationality?
Oh, I'm Native American,
I don't-
and black, and white.
Come here, 2 minutes.
Give me Isaiah chapter 16.
Isaiah
I'm
chapter
Jewish.
16, verse.
You really want to know I'm Jewish?
It's the book of Isaiah.
You said you would do whatever the Bible said, right?
I mean, I'm more Muslim than Jewish.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 10. And the sons of strangers, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls,
Come here, where you going?
and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee,
Hold on, wait, where you going?
Hold on.
but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Right, jump down to verse 11.
Verse 11, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring,
That what?
that men may bring,
That who?
that men may bring.
What's your name again?
Um,
Kyle. That cow may bring. Read it again.
That men may
That
bring,
cow may bring. Read it again.
that cow may
Read it
bring,
again.
that cow may
That
bring,
what?
that cow may bring
Read on.
unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
So if you really believe in the Bible like you said, you would hand that the finances over unto us. That's right. You really believe in it. That's what it said.
I'll meet
y'all go
That's
read
it,
it.
Lord.
I'll meet you halfway.
I'm right here.
No.
You hear me knocking? I'm in.
Hey,
Other stuff.
we showed you what the Lord says. You know what happens if you disobey the Lord?
Go to hell.
You said what?
Oh, hell.
You want to go to hell?
Hell yeah.
You need to be.
I worship the devil and shit. You know.
Hey, if that's the case, get the hell out of here.